The kingdom of Etheria was prosperous and peaceful. It thrived under the benevolent rule of King Theodore. Theodore was known for his wisdom and compassion. He ruled with a gentle hand, always putting the needs of his people first. His reign was marked by justice and prosperity. The people of Etheria adored their king. They admired his wisdom and celebrated his kindness. King Theodore, despite his outward contentment, felt a void in his life. He carried the weight of the crown with grace. However, he yearned for a connection that transcended his royal duties. He wished for a love that saw past his title and into his heart. He longed for someone to share his life with, a companion who would stand by his side, not out of obligation, but out of love. One sunny afternoon, King Theodore found himself in the village of Willow Creek. He was dressed simply, his royal attire replaced by the humble garb of a commoner. As he ambled through the village square, his attention was caught by a young woman. She was helping her mother sell flowers in the marketplace. Her laughter rang out, as bright and cheerful as the blooms she held. The king was captivated by her cheerful disposition and genuine kindness. He watched as she interacted with the villagers, her every action radiating warmth and sincerity. There was an aura of innocence about her, a purity of heart that he found incredibly attractive. He felt an inexplicable pull towards her, a desire to know more about this extraordinary village girl. His heart, so accustomed to the formality of courtly life, skipped a beat. He felt an unfamiliar flutter in his chest, a sensation he hadn't experienced before. Her name was Alara. She was known for her kindness and her gentle spirit. Alara possessed a natural warmth that drew people to her. She treated everyone with respect and compassion, from the wealthiest merchant to the humblest beggar. Her laughter was contagious, brightening even the gloomiest of days. Alara was the heart of her village, her presence a source of joy and comfort to all who knew her. She had a deep connection with nature, finding solace in the rustling leaves and the singing birds. Her days were filled with simple pleasures, tending to her garden, helping her mother at the market, and sharing stories with the village children under the shade of the old oak tree. She was content with her life, finding joy in the everyday miracles that surrounded her. Section 5. Blossoming friendship. Theodore, disguised as a commoner, began frequenting the marketplace. He would engage Alara in conversation, drawn to her genuine spirit and sharp wit. He found her views on life refreshing, her perspectives untainted by the politics and pretense of the court. He admired her strong sense of community and her unwavering compassion. As days turned into weeks, their conversations deepened. They shared stories, dreams, and fears. Theodore found himself looking forward to their encounters. Alara's laughter became a beacon of joy in his day, her presence a soothing balm to his weary soul. He was captivated by her innocence and her genuine zest for life. He relished their conversations, her insights into the lives of his people proving invaluable. Never had he felt so seen, so understood. Section 6. Beneath the Disguise. One evening, as the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the village, Theodore decided to reveal his true identity to Alara. They were strolling through a meadow, the air alive with the scent of wildflowers. He stopped and turned to her, his heart pounding in his chest. He took a deep breath and began to speak, his voice trembling slightly with a mixture of apprehension and anticipation. "Alara," he started, "there's something I need to tell you. I haven't been entirely truthful with you." He paused, gathering his courage as he met her gaze. "I am not who you think I am. I am King Theodore of Etheria." He watched her face, searching for a flicker of recognition, a hint of surprise, anything to break the tension that hung heavy between them. Alara was initially shocked. She couldn't believe that the kind man she had befriended was actually the king. She stepped back, her eyes wide with surprise, her hand instinctively flying to her chest as if to calm her suddenly racing heart. The revelation sent a ripple of shock through her, leaving her speechless and momentarily breathless. She had shared her thoughts, her dreams, her very soul with this man, unaware of the crown that rested upon his head. But as she looked at Theodore, she saw not a king, but the man she had grown to care for deeply. His eyes held the same warmth, the same genuineness that had drawn her to him from the start. She realized that his true identity didn't change the essence of the man she had come to admire. His kindness, his compassion, his intelligence. These were the qualities that truly defined him, not his royal title. A slow smile spread across her face, erasing any trace of doubt or fear. Theodore, seeing the acceptance in Alara's eyes, felt a wave of relief wash over him. He reached for her hand, his touch gentle yet firm. "Alara," he said, his voice filled with emotion, "I love you. I ask for your hand in marriage, not as a king demanding obedience, but as a man deeply in love, hoping for your acceptance." Alara, her heart overflowing with love and happiness, nodded, tears shimmering in her eyes. "Yes, Theodore," she whispered, her voice thick with emotion. Their wedding was a grand affair, a joyous celebration that united the kingdom. Alara, the village girl who had captured the king's heart, became queen. She transitioned into her new role with grace and humility, her inherent kindness amplifying her regal presence. Together, Theodore and Alara ruled Etheria with love, wisdom, and compassion. They broke down social barriers, bridging the gap between the privileged and the commoners. Alara's influence was subtle yet profound. She brought the concerns of the common people to the forefront, ensuring their voices were heard in the king's court. They instituted policies that promoted equality and justice. They established schools and hospitals, prioritizing the well-being of their people. Theodore, inspired by Alara's empathy, became even wiser and more compassionate in his rule. Their reign was a testament to the power of love to inspire positive change. Etheria flourished, not just economically, but also in spirit. The people, witnessing the genuine affection between their king and queen, felt a renewed sense of hope and unity. The story of King Theodore and Queen Alara became a beloved legend, passed down through generations. It served as a constant reminder that love knows no boundaries, transcending social status and societal norms. Their love story wasn't just a tale of romance, but a testament to the transformative power of love. It underscored the importance of humility, kindness, and compassion. It showed that true love had the power to unite, to heal, and to inspire. King Theodore and Queen Alara's reign proved that the greatest power a ruler can possess is not derived from their crown, but from the love they hold in their hearts. Their story echoed through the ages, reminding everyone that love in its purest form has the power to change the world, one heart at a time.